Hello friends, welcome back to Tech Solutions. Let's understand the types of joins in SQL in simple language. What is expected from this tutorial? What are joins and types of joins? Let's see what are joins. Joins in SQL. Joins help retrieving data from two or more database tables. The tables are mutually related using primary and foreign keys. In other words, at least there should have one column values matching with one column from the another table. There are 5 different types of joins in the SQL. Those are inner join, it's also called as simple join. Left join, it is also called as left outer join. Outer is the word which is optional. Right outer join. Number 4, full outer join. And number 5, cross join. Cross join is also called as Cartesian product. Let's see the first type of join, that is inner join. The inner join is used to return rows from both the tables that satisfy the given condition. In other words, only those records will be returned which are matching in both the tables, which has a matching in both the tables. The syntax is select star from table 1, inner join table 2 on join condition, where table dot field equals to table 2 dot field we can mention. There is another syntax where we can mention the name of the columns which we want to retrieve. So instead of star, we can use the names of the columns from both the tables. In that way, you can only specify the columns records you want in your result set. Select column names from table 1, inner join table 2 on table 1 dot field equals to table 2 dot field. Let's see this with example. We are going to use EMP and DPT tables for our inner join explanation. In our EMP table, we have 4 records, and in DPT we have 4 records. Both tables are going to join on dpt number. Before executing any query, I'm going to demonstrate this in an Excel. So what will happen if we join these two tables on department number columns? I just kept it side by side so that I can explain it properly. So if we join it, we will have first record join with the first record because they have 10 department number, 20 and 30. So first 3 records will join with the first 3 records in the department table, and this will be the output for us. What will happen with the remaining records? This 50 department number from employee table doesn't have any match with the department table department number column. So this is not going to come into our result set. Whereas department 40 from the department table doesn't have any matching records with the employee table, and that's why this is also not going into the result set. We will see how to bring them in the next left and right joins, but for now, using the inner join, we will see only these 3 records coming into the result set. Now let's execute the query. Before executing this join query, let me show you the records in the EMP and DPT tables. Those are already shown you in the Excel worksheet, but it's the same. You can see 10, 20, 30 and 50 in EMP, whereas we have 4 records in DPT table with 10, 20, 30 and 40. Now let's execute our inner join query. Select star from emp inner join dpt on emp.dptno equals to dpt.dptno and order by dname. I just order it by the department. So let's run this, and as I told, select instead of select star you can mention the column names you want in your output, but for now let's use select star and let's execute this. You see, we got 3 records output and it's matching with our Excel output which I just showed you. It is because only 3 records are having match from EMP table to the DPT table. So this is inner join. Next is left outer join. The left join returns all the rows from the left table even if no matching rows found in the right table. So no matches found in the right table will return nulls from the right table in that particular row. The syntax is select columns from table 1 left join table 2 on table 1 dot field equals to table 2 dot field. That is the join condition. Before executing the left join query, let's understand the table and the records on the Excel. So we have EMP and DPT tables which we are using for this example. So in EMP table we have 4 records and DPT we have 4 records and we are joining on DPT number. So while we will be joining these two tables on a left join, all the records from the left table will come into our result set, final result set. Now the only matching records, so in this case 10, 20 and 30, first 3 records will be coming from the right table. Now there is one record left from the left side which has no matching record into the right table. In that case we will get null in each column in the final results, and this will be the final result of left join on these 2 tables. Now let's execute the query. This is our left query. Select star from EMP left join DPT on employee.dpt number equals to dpt.dpt number, order by dpt number. Before executing this query, let me show you once again all the records from employee table. So we have 4 records with department number 10, 20, 30 and 50. Similarly, from DPT table we have 4 records with DPT number 10, 20, 30 and 40. Now let's execute the left join query. Here it is. So we have 3 records which are matching between both the tables, and 4th record having department number 50 coming from the left table, but it doesn't have any matching with the right table, and that's why we see nulls into their all the columns, and this output is matching with our Excel which I just showed you. So that's it, a left join. Right outer join. Right join is obviously the opposite of left join. Right join returns all the rows from the right table, even if no matching rows found in the left table. So where there are no matches in the left table, those rows, those columns will return nulls. Syntax: select column names from table 1 right join table 2 on table 1 dot field equals to table 2 dot field. Let's see this right join with example. So let's again use our EMP and DPT table to understand the right join. As you know that in EMP table we have 4 rows and DPT table also we have 4 rows. So if we do a right join on this table, that means the table on the right side, which is DPT for us, will have all the records into the output by default, and the only matching records from the left table, which is EMP, and the records which doesn't have the matching in the EMP table will show null values for that particular row or rows. Let's start here. What will be the output? As this is a right join, all the records will be shown from the right table, which is DPT table in our case, and only matching records from left. So it will be like this. So 10 joins with 10, 20, 20, 30, 30. But 40 is the department in the department table which has no employees assigned it, and that's why it will come into the output but won't have any employee record against it. So what will happen in that case? It will show null for that particular row, and this will be the output of our right outer join query if we execute this EMP and DPT query. So now let's execute the query. So this is our right join query. Before that, let's run these tables individually and let's see the number of records. So we have 4 records in EMP table and 4 records in a DPT table, which we saw in the Excel sheet. Now let's run this right join query where we have select star from EMP right join dpt on emp.dptno equals to dpt.dptno, order by emp.empno, and let's execute this. Here it is. Now what happened? We got all the records from the right table, which is department table, where we have 1 record. For that we don't have the matching in the left table, and that's why it's showing null for all the columns for that particular record, and that is the first one here, which is department number 40, and all others are matching, having the matching in both the tables. So 10 is matching with 10, 20 is matching with 20, and 30 is matching with 30, and 40 has no match, but it still came because we have a right join and it shows the null in the respective columns. So this is how right join works. Full outer join. Full outer join returns matching records between tables and remaining records from the left table and remaining records from the right table. So logically, full outer join returns records collectively, which is called as union as well, from left join and right join. So the syntax is select column names from table 1 full outer join table 2 on table 1 dot field equals to table 2 dot field. So let's see this full outer join. Before we execute the query for full outer join, let's understand this on our Excel sheet. Here we have EMP table and DPT table with their respective 4 records in each table. Out of those 4, 3 records are matching between the tables. 1 record left in EMP table and 1 record left in DPT table unmatched. So what will happen if we do the full outer join? In that case, first of all, the 3 records will match first, and those will be a part of our result set. So department 10, 20 and 30. Next, the records which don't have a matching record into the right table, records from the left table will be coming into our result set, and for that the columns from the left will have null values. Now similarly, there is one record in our case left in the right table, that also will come into our result set and like this, and for the respective columns for that record, all the columns will display null, and this is how the records will be appearing in full outer join in our example. So now let's execute the full outer join query. Let's execute the full outer join query. Before that, let me tell you, the full outer join is not supported in MySQL, and this is the reason I'm not using MySQL Workbench to execute this query. I'm using Oracle Live. If you want to use Oracle Live, it's free and you can simply create your account and start using it. For that, I already recorded a video on my channel. You can find the link in the description below. So we have EMP and DPT table, same tables I created here with the same number of records, same records basically, and then I did the full outer join. So let's run the select star from EMP first. So it has the same 4 records I created and DPT. So same 4 records which we saw on our Excel sheet. Now if we run this full outer join query, which is select star from EMP full outer join DPT on emp.dptno equals to dpt.dptno. If we run this, we will have the desired output. First of all, first 3 records having matching in both the tables, 10 joins with 10, 20 with 20, 30 with 30. Then one record from the right table which is having the valid entry 40 operations and Bangalore, but doesn't have the record into the left table. That's why it's showing us null for all the respective columns. Then one record from left table which is there but doesn't have the matching into the right table, which is nothing but a 50, and 50 doesn't have here the matching record. That's why it shows null into the respective columns of the right table. And now this is how the full outer join works. So that's it, friends, from this joins tutorial in a SQL. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe our channel and support us. Keep learning SQL.